Excellent.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Firebox on 50-4, you respond to 1 truck. Engine 5, engine 55, engine 33. Truck 1, truck 49, medic 20, fuel com respond. Newgate Avenue, Street, Hamilton Green for the building fire. Welcome everybody to the Firehouse special podcast / live radio show tonight. We are joined by the one, the only J Moon herself from MBR and The Vault. How you doing tonight, J Moon?
Good. Thanks so much for having me on. It's so excited. What do we got lined up?
We got some Eminem news, and after that, we got some Machine Gun Kelly. What would you call it? Drama, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I think it's more of a feud, so to speak, rockstar feud.
There you go. But yeah, tonight's going to be a hell of a show. I just want to thank you for joining us tonight. It's an honor. And just to let everybody know, if it wasn't for her, and we were just talking before we got on here, if it wasn't for her and Mr. H Train himself, I wouldn't be having this show tonight because I wouldn't know one thing about getting on live. And tonight we are actually, this is kind of a test for your host here, Bobby B, and see if I could do the video and the audio at the same time. So it should be a fun show.
It should be. I will say, however, we're only doing video so far.
We should not be, because I started both things. I started.
Let's see. We got.
Not again. Anyways, it's saying unable to log into server again on the encoders.
All right. Well,
just like the other night.
We may have to check a couple of things, but it is a learning process. This is what it's all about. It is a learning process.
All right, and it's showing that I would have to stop it like it's actually on, but and the Centovacast did not stop. It's still on Auto DJ.
It is.
So we're going to restart this right now. For people that are joining us live on our social medias here, at least we got video tonight so far. Here we go. We're going to try this again, and it's saying error, but it's saying the Centovacast was deactivated successfully.
All right. For those of you who don't know what Centovacast is, this is our streaming service where you hear all of our songs. And we've been having some server issues, but hopefully we're going to get this all back and running, and I'm keeping an eye on it as well.
All right. As of now, the encoders are encoding.
Okay, good.
But the Centovacast is still showing. It says deactivated successfully, but the green light in the middle is still on.
All right.
But anyways, we're just going to continue.
Yeah, why not? I'm going to keep on plugging on and keep on keeping on. That's all we can do.
Exactly.
There you go. There we go. We are live now, I think. All right.
Yep, mine just clicked off too. So welcome everybody.
Round two.
Round 2 of the Firehouse Show. Special Saturday podcast show here with the one and the only J Moon, good friend of mine, and also a DJ host of her own shows, The Vault, on Wednesdays and Fridays. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I believe that is the case.
That is the case. You are correct.
All right, awesome.
Check out
her social media at, I believe, J Moon Official.
J Moon Official on my Facebook. You can follow it on there. It's JMOONE Official.
All right. So anyway, at the beginning of the show, I said we're going to be talking about some Eminem news, and for one, happy birthday, Mr. Eminem.
Woo!
Tomorrow is his birthday, his last 40th birthday. He will be 50 next year.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. He's
Oh my
49 tomorrow.
49. Holy. That's
Yeah.
there you go. I need to drink to that one.
So, anyways, tonight is like I said, a special show too, because we're doing live on our social medias and also live on mbradio.us or the Military Broadcast Radio app, audio and video tonight. We'll see how this goes. It's been a while since I did both due
We
to
got you covered.
technical. Oh yeah, I got butterflies, not because of the show, just because you're on here, and I'm nervous because having somebody so like good on here, like, I don't know how to keep up.
I'm the furthest thing from good. Don't forget, though, we're not only on just on mbradio.us, we're on Live 365 and TuneIn and 89.1 FM in Denver. More pressure.
See there? Now I got butterflies. I'm gonna have to write those down because I keep forgetting to do those because I'm not sure exactly. So yes, I will have to get that information from you later.
We got you covered.
All right, awesome.
We got you
But
covered.
anyway, so Eminem, everybody knows him for his songs and everything else. And one of his favorite songs, or one of my favorite songs, of Eminem, was "Cleaning Out the Closet" about his mom and
Oh yeah,
all that. And
yeah.
he actually, and if you've seen the movie 8 Mile, which I did probably 100 times, him and his mom at last weren't really seeing eye to eye on a lot of different things. But just recently, he opened a restaurant in Detroit, Michigan, a spaghetti.
Spaghetti? Words? It is can be pronounced spaghetti in some cultures. Like if you're a kid, have you ever been able to say spaghetti correctly?
No, I used to say spaghetti.
Spaghetti? I can't even say that. But
try to say the Firehouse Country Show 3 times fast.
I can't even. I can't. I don't know. It's a lot of words to spit out. Yeah, it's on the video. If you're on video right now, you're on YouTube, Twitch, MB Radio, whatever, you'll see like Firehouse Country kind of in the window here. But it's a lot of words to spit out.
But yeah, anyways, he actually called this restaurant Mom's Restaurant. And like I said, it is a spaghetti restaurant. And I would think it would say Italian, but it's actually just like Mom's Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Is the name of it. And on all the news, like social media platforms and everything. And I got this from the Today article on the internet, and it is showing him actually serving food from the restaurant. I think the first day that they opened, and he did autographs and everything, I believe. So
it was lined up right around the corner. It's just like, this is unbelievable. And yeah, you can kind of see on the screen, if you can see it on the screen.
Right, it's kind of small.
We can probably full screen it.
I did on the page, but okay, full screen later.
There we go. Yeah,
that makes it a little bit better there. So yeah, it shows the Eminem handing out food, people doing what do they call that?
Drive-through.
Yeah, drive-through, but were they selfies?
Selfies. Yeah. Yeah, those things.
Yeah, those things, taking selfies. It don't look like Eminem's too happy in that picture.
It doesn't. He looks so sad that it'd be there. It's almost like he's on like parole, or this is part of his community service, and he just hates life right now. But he's loving every second of it.
Oh yeah, the publicity and everything, of course.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, so that is in the Detroit, Michigan area, and you mentioned something the other day. Is that like literally on 8 Mile?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The actual, from what I can understand, like the Mom Spaghetti song, was actually from the song 8 Mile, I thought,
Oh, okay.
and featured on the movie, of course. And the titular kind of track to that is, Mom Spaghetti and Hot and Ready or whatever. I don't remember. I don't remember the song. We do have the song. I don't remember the full lyrics, but I do know it was named Mom Spaghetti based on the one of the title, or like one of the lyrics,
Right.
verses in the song. And it was originally supposed to be just a pop-up store. And
Okay.
it decided with so much popularity, it's now a staple in Detroit.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
I would check it out.
I one of our instructors from OMS, shout out to OMS, by the way.
Woo!
But anyway, one of the instructors that I had, she taught virtually from Chicago and down in that area, and we're planning on going down there eventually. She said whoever goes down there, she'll buy us dinner. So maybe I'll make her meet us in Michigan and go to Detroit, and we'll have dinner there. That'd
You
be
should
neat.
check it out in Mom Spaghetti, because they only sell 3 items in their entire restaurant. And what you get is what you get.
Rapper was on hand grand opening. So yeah, he was at the grand opening, and in his hit song "Lose Yourself," the rapper famously drops the following lyrics: "His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit." Oh, I don't even want to. But
it's in the song. So it's
this is in the song, and it says there's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. So that Mom Spaghetti comes from this hit song "Lose Yourself," which we will be playing on Radio Break. And we also will be playing the one song that I mentioned earlier, "Cleaning Out Your Closet." And it's kind of to his mom and cleaning out the, pretty much cleaning out the memories of his mother. Because, like I said, at last, I don't even think they were on speaking terms at last. I don't know if they got that situated or not, but
I think they did. As far as I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought Eminem was actually releasing a new album.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Actually.
And it's kind of his not really afterlife, but more of an apology kind of album to everybody that he's kind of hurt and, just from what I understand. I don't know if it's out already or if it is coming out, but it's something to definitely keep your eye on if you're an Eminem fan, for sure.
All right. And about his restaurant, I just found a menu.
3 items. That's it. Spaghetti, meatballs, and something else.
Well, it's Mom Spaghetti. Meatballs are $12. And Mom Spaghetti is $9. Meatballs is $12 with rabbit balls, which is vegan. It's $14. And then a spaghetti sandwich and popping water.
That's the spaghetti sandwich.
Right. And that is his menu.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot on it.
Yeah, I hope it's good. Hopefully he does a good job.
Yeah, hopefully. And there was I think it is from the Today Show, actually, where the journalist went out and stood in line for hours and hours to get their hands on a portion of Mom Spaghetti. And the fact that Eminem was there, just handing out food, autographs, selfies, merch. It was literally lined up around the block. I wanted to say for about 6 hours or more before it even opened. And, if I ever get to Detroit anytime soon, we're heading up to Nebraska next week. But if I get up to the Detroit area, I'm totally going to wait in line for some of Mom's spaghetti. And whether Eminem's there or not, it's just iconic to me.
You see, and that's what I wonder. That's what I wonder. I wish there was like an after story about the grand opening just to see how it's doing now compared to the first day. Because, like you said, a lot of it was because Eminem was there, so people were wanting to see Eminem more than they probably wanted the spaghetti, I'm guessing. But
well, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
unfortunately, and hopefully it does well for him. I mean, I've always was not inspired by Eminem, but I like all genres of music. But Eminem, like I always listen to him, all
Oh,
his
same.
stuff, because all his songs have meaning, and it's about his life, which a lot of songs do. But his was just he didn't hold nothing back. You know what I mean? As and I don't want to call out that certain races, I guess you could say, to put it correctly, is better than one or the other. But for him being Caucasian and everything, and as good as he does, literally, I mean, I props to that guy, man. I know,
Absolutely.
and it's just he to me, he's a phenomenal artist. Rapping. And if you watch the movie 8 Mile, it's like when he first got up on stage, he used to freeze,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
and now he's years later, and look at him.
Exactly. And this is true to literally everybody. We're getting some comments. Brianna Bolliker, Eminem is iconic. Come on now. Period. He totally is iconic. So I'm assuming Brianna Bolliker happens
That
to be
would
your daughter.
that would be my daughter. Hello, Brianna.
So I agree. I agree. Brianna Eminem is 100% iconic. If you have not seen 8 Mile, go see it. It's gonna blow your mind for sure,
Right.
and hopefully it does. Literal rap god.
Yes, he is.
Yes. Yeah, I
And,
agree with that. I agree with that.
and you could actually put him against the best of the best, and I mean, he would either surpass him or he'd be right up there with him. So
100%. And he was put up against the best. That's what the 8 Mile was pretty much about. He was put up as some of the iconic rappers and freestyle rappers of his time, and look where he is.
exactly. So Brianna, we're going to take a trip. Me, you, and Jay Moon. We're going to take a trip down to Detroit and have some spaghetti sandwich.
Yeah, I have a really long way to travel. Just FYI, I'm in Colorado, so you may have to wait for me there.
I'm trying to get you and Joel to come down here. I tried to get Joel to come because we actually played your guys' football team.
Oh, Broncos? Broncos. Oh my God.
The Denver Broncos.
The Broncos in Colorado. Oh my God. This is right now where we need to edit that out. I'm going to be like shanked as soon as I walk out the door now.
But anyways, we play them. I don't think it's this week. I think it's the week after next we play them. And when it first started, I'm like, man, I'm probably about like 40 minutes away from the Cleveland Stadium.
Right on.
And so, I mean, rooms are free here, and I tried to get him to come. He's like, no, I guess because you guys are going away again.
Yeah. Texas. October 29th. Yeah, right. I won't be there, unfortunately, due to the fact that I'm just going to be coming back from a family wedding in Nebraska, and it's going to be a lot. We did a lot traveling the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Arizona, and then unfortunately, you got that
Rona.
The Corona.
We got the Rona. I'm fully vaccinated, of course, but the heat absolutely just rendered me useless in Arizona. If you're anyone's from Arizona, Phoenix, Tempe, Mesa, how do you do it? I don't understand how. It's unreal. Yes, I am the J Moon that loves Halloween and spooky season as much as everybody. I'm glad you feel the same way because we have an amazing Halloween episode coming up, which I love on my show. So thank you.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's my daughter. And see, I talk about you, but she's the same way. She loves Halloween. It's her favorite holiday.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah, I told her you and her would get along great. Yes, Brianna, that is J Moon. That is the one.
That is me. And we will be doing a Halloween studio tour with all of my decorations and house tour on TikTok. So you can definitely follow me on TikTok if you want to know more about that and what I have coming on the wire. Yay!
Yay! So
Whoop.
someday, I mean, we're getting kind of off the subject of Eminem and all that. But anyways, you're going to have me on your show some night.
Absolutely. You are welcome to come on my show anytime. You can either come on my Midnights with Moon, where we can do the video again, yay,
Yeah.
or even the Vault, where we are syndicated on 2 stations. So there you go.
Okay. Well, we'll wait and see how this show goes with the video and audio before we make any decisions.
That's fair. That's fair. We're getting there. It's, we're trying a new method here. So far so good. We got a couple of people watching. We have Joel from H Train Show. His saying is we're coming in loud and clear on all channels.
Awesome.
So,
and
thank
Mr.
you.
Howie T, which is my co-host on my weekly podcast lately. Mr. Howie T, thank you for joining and watching and
Nice to see you.
giving us a look at. But right now, I'm not sure how long we've been going, but we're going to do a music break. I want to play 2 songs of Eminem for you. And one of them is the Cleaning Out My Closet. And the other one, I don't know. I'll surprise you.
There you go.
All right. We will be right back after these short messages here on the Firehouse Podcast Show with Jay Moon here on mbradio.us and the Military Broadcast Radio app. Also on our social medias. And mine is, you can do a search at the Firehouse Show. And Jay Moon's is
Jay Moon Official, JMOONE Official on my Facebook. Check it out.
all right. And we will be right back. There's a certain vibe in Boston that starts with its people. Possibly the sarcasm, their own underlying rugged persona, or just the Bostonian culture they all embrace in. And there is no better way to share this rugged blue-collar Boston mentality than in the form of Boston's most cultural-defining piece of headwear, the Scally Cap, from Boston's Scally Company. Visit Boston's Scally Company to order your piece of Boston's cultural history today at bostonscally.com. That's bostonscally.com.
We are MBR, Military Broadcast Radio. Every day, 22 veterans lose their battle to post-traumatic stress that is on American soil. That is one veteran every 65 minutes. Help us. Be part of the solution.
Hey everybody, it is H Train, and I am here to tell you a little bit about MBR, the MBR story, and what we are doing. Trust me, I'm very sincere in this whole thing. In 2003, MBR was created by Jim Butler to keep his buddies informed of what was going all around the world, all around us. So Joel Hunt, also me, H Train, took it over in 2018 from LLC, and I turned it into a nonprofit. The acceptance only took 18 days. That's how much this nonprofit was needed. We used to be just a nonprofit radio station, but now we teach all veterans from all eras, from all over the globe, to be DJs. We show them how to work the equipment. We teach them the computer skills that are needed to conduct a radio show or a podcast, whichever one they desire. After a 9-month commitment, the gear that we teach you on, we go ahead and buy you that same gear to make sure that you're confident and comfortable in your own skin. We accept civilians and military, but you won't find another radio station that does what we do anywhere at all. I guarantee it. Why? Because I'm a retired combat veteran, and I have dedicated my life to the station to help our veterans like myself that has the constant battle in their head from war, the what ifs. I listen to music and I'm focused on my show. and that thinking goes away. I do not stop, and my attitude spreads to my DJs. I have found out if you want to be a part of this success, then join me. We will rock our troops for another 10 years. If you're military supported, open those checkbooks and support these veterans, because when we receive donations, 100% goes to the troops. My staff, we do not get paid. Why, you ask? Because we're already retired and compensated through the VA. My program is so successful that even Brandon Stokely, a radio colleague of mine that I met at 104.3 The Fan, has joined me in MBR as a face, as the spokesperson, because he knows, and we are serious about knocking this 22 out the door. We are not throwing money, we're building our vets to prevent it. Since there's no FM radio channels overseas for them, we learned about internet radio, and the troops could listen with a VPN number if an American internet IP wasn't established. So what are you waiting for to be a part of this family? We have really grown the last 2 years, and we have nowhere to go but up. And until I die, this radio station will always provide connections and opportunities to all our veterans by giving them a voice. I guarantee it.
I enlisted, ready to serve, ready to defend, but my fight has just begun.
Help this hero win his fight.
There's a certain vibe in Boston that starts with its people. Possibly the sarcasm, their own underlying rugged persona, or just the Bostonian culture they all embrace in. And there is no better way to share this rugged blue-collar Boston mentality than in the form of Boston's most culturally defining piece of headwear, the Scally Cap, from Boston Scally Company. Visit Boston Scally Company to order your piece of Boston's cultural history today at bostonscally.com. That's bostonscally.com.
Tee It Up for the Troops is a national nonprofit organization who uses the game of golf to help veterans as they transition from the battlefield to the home front. Our mission at Tee It Up for the Troops is to honor, remember, respect, and support all those who have served in the armed forces for the United States of America. Whether they've been injured or they're suffering from some of the invisible wounds of war, we want them to know that we stand ready to help them as they take that next step in life.
I have focused more after being on a golf course. I'm generally happier, and I owe it all actually to this organization. I really wouldn't be where I'm at physically and mentally and quite frankly emotionally if it hadn't been for meeting and getting to know people in this organization.
As these military men and women return to their communities, we want them to know that there are great organizations out there to help them make that transition. And with our many connections to veteran service organizations around the country, we can make a positive difference for America's veterans and our military families. Teed Up for the Troops looks to support our veterans and military families through 6 key areas of support: suicide prevention, PTSD and traumatic brain injury treatments, employment and career pathing, sports and golf rehabilitation, housing and homelessness, and family and caregiver support. With your help and our many connections to veteran service organizations across the country, we can make a positive difference in the lives of these American veterans.
Someone's always going through impersonations, missing, going through public housing systems, victim of Munchausen.
We are MBR, Military Broadcast Radio. Every day, 22 veterans lose their battle to post-traumatic stress that is on American soil. That is one veteran every 65 minutes. Help us. Be part of the solution.
Hey everybody, it is H Train, and I am here to tell you a little bit about MBR, the MBR story, and what we're doing. Trust me, I'm very sincere in this whole thing. In 2003, MBR was created by Jim Butler to keep his buddies informed of what was going all around the world, all around us. So, Joel Hunt, also me, H Train, took it over in 2018 from an LLC. And I turned it into a nonprofit. The acceptance only took 18 days. That's how much this nonprofit was needed. We used to be just a nonprofit radio station, but now we teach all veterans from all eras, from all over the globe, to be DJs. We show them how to work the equipment. We teach them the computer skills that are needed to
And welcome back, everybody, to the Firehouse Podcast special Saturday night show, where I am joined by the one, the only good friend of mine and fellow DJ of the Vault on MBRadio.us or Military Broadcast Radio, Miss J Moon herself.
Hello, how are you?
But welcome back, everybody, and we were talking about
Eminem.
Eminem.
There
Thank
you
you. But
There
we
you
were
go.
talking about Eminem, and
Absolutely.
I played two of his songs. I don't know if you got to hear him, J Moon, but they're cleaning out my closet.
Yep.
And the other one was one of his originals. Yeah. It was
Let's go through your history. We got it.
The Real Slim Shady.
Which is an awesome song. I love that one.
So we got a couple more of his songs coming up. And by the way, again, happy birthday, Mr. Eminem.
Absolutely. Happy birthday.
And if you want, if we could get Eminem to actually get on our show right now and, post something that it's actually him, we'll have you sing happy birthday to him.
Who?
Live on there. You.
Me?
Yeah, not putting you on the spot or anything, but
No, you're not. Yeah.
okay. If he would actually get on our show right now and post that he's on our show, I would sing happy birthday to the guy.
See, that is more feasible.
No, it's not. You haven't heard me sing.
Well, if Eminem is listening, watching right now, I will leave that up to you to comment. Oh my God.
That would be great though, wouldn't it? All of a sudden he pops up. Hey, how you guys?
Can you imagine? That would be cool. And
Yes, it
speaking,
would.
yeah, it's gonna be this is gonna be like the what the hell,
Right.
Yeah, because we can
The
say that
icing
here.
Right. The
Oh
icing
my
on the
God.
cake.
That is insanity. But definitely have seen some of my fair share of celebrities and knowing a few like the higher end in Canada where I'm from, of course. And but to have a icon like Eminem, like a international icon, to just pop in and say, "Hey, how's it going?" That's my Canadianism. How's it going, eh? It may or may not be a pipe dream right now.
Right, exactly. I mean, shout out to Mr. H Train with the famous guest he had on there the other day, the country singer, a couple weeks ago.
Absolutely.
I mean, that was awesome. That was a good interview. I mean, they had I just had his name, but they had him tearing up.
Oh, it was insane. Literally, it was one of the most up and coming country singers right now.
Right.
And he is basically was so incredibly nervous and shaking to talk to him. It was one of his idols for a long time. So H Train nailed that interview.
Exactly.
And yeah, it just keeps getting better and better and bigger and bigger. And that's exactly what we're all about here, is just literally giving veterans a voice. If you are part of the military and you want to appear on any one of these shows, please reach out to H Train or ourselves, and we would love to have you.
Yes, we would. And it'd be nice to get somebody. I mean, right now with you, and I don't know if anybody's seen it, but I interviewed H Train a few weeks ago for a school project, and that went really well too.
Nice.
And he kind of told his story and everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, unfortunately, that was I believe a recorded one. But this is my first time live with, somebody as popular as J Moon herself. And I could say that because you're on many different platforms, and and another radio, Blue Sky, I believe it is.
Sky Blue.
Sky Blue, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sky Blue. Yeah. And so, I mean, I'm learning from you guys, and I just want to achieve big things, and I know it takes time, but I got great teachers with you and Mr. H Train, so I'm in good shape right now.
Yeah, I would say so. You're definitely I've always say that everybody that we've had here, if you are definitely a veteran and want to be part of MBR, please reach out, because this is what you can do. And this is how you can make a difference, as we are literally just giving veterans a voice. And just to be able to be here where I'm at, where I was 2 years ago, would never have been feasible or possible. And especially to be here co-hosting with you, Bobby B. I'm learning so much from everybody with all of our amazing DJs right now, that we just keep getting better and better and better and better. And it's just been an absolutely incredible ride so far. And I can't wait to be able to keep it going.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's been so crazy. And I have not accomplished nearly as much in my life as what everyone else with MBR has, including yourself, Bobby B, and you've done a lot. You have definitely done a lot in your career, for sure.
Right. And it's like, honestly, like I just got into like all this in March. I started school.
Yeah.
And so it's an honor to be where I'm at now. And like I tell everybody, it's military broadcast radio. It's an internet station, and okay, it's not an FM station, but guess what? I mean, FM stations are local.
Yeah.
Internet stations is worldwide, So, and for what we do, like you were saying about MBR, it's an honor to be here and working on MBR, just to be able to help the veterans and stuff like that. You guys are stuck with me until you guys get rid of me. But hey, you think it'd be okay to tease what we were talking about, what I came up with, the idea?
I think so. Yes, I think that would be good, because this is going to be epic. So keep the ears on, keep the visuals on, put the glasses on, because it's going to be pretty epic. What do we got?
Right. I'm thinking about for all the DJs here on MBR, and like it's a nonprofit organization, so we depend on fundraisers and everything, donations for this. And I thought about putting like a marathon together for all the DJs here that has shows on MBR, and everybody donate what they can, whether it be $1, $5, $20, whatever you can do, to the DJ of your choice. And that DJ will get on air. We'll pick a day for, the DJs, like say Monday be J Moon, Tuesday me, whatever the case may be, however we work it out. And if you do $1 and she's on for a 24-hour live show, then it'd be $24, or you know what I mean? So it'd be a marathon for all of us DJs, and to help donate money for the veterans, so we could continue to keep giving veterans a voice here on MB Radio. So keep an eye open on my social media and J Moon social media, and hopefully MBR social media, and we'll keep you posted. Right now, it's just in
we'll get you all the links.
the talks right now. So once we get everything figured out and everything, we'll give you more information on that. But just keep that in the back of your head, and please donate. Like if this gets off the ground, please donate. Sponsor one of your favorite shows here on MBR, and they have to stay on as long as they can live, not recorded, live as long as they can, and however long they're on live is how much you pay them. So we'll keep
exactly until batteries die. It's going to be, I think it'd be really good. It's a great way to almost like a DJ marathon / telethon. You know, you just stay on air until you cannot even lift your head up anymore. And with that, I think that's a great idea. We also have a couple of boxes, just FYI, I'm going to throw that out here, of the Paqui One Chip Challenge.
Oh boy.
Yes, I bought 3 boxes. My hubby bought 3 boxes. It is murderous. So I am going to put this proposal up here for anyone that if we raise a certain amount of money. Last year it was $1,000, and I would take if you follow my last podcast, Midnights with Moon, I did what's called the dab on the, you know where I'm going with this. Yep. It is a hot sauce from the Blazing Hot Sauce. It's a Carolina Reaper that I took a dab of every week to raise money to getting up to the remote that we did in Freedom Fest here in Colorado. Whereas if we get a certain amount of donations, I would eat an entire wing coated in this Carolina Reaper hot sauce. It is absolute a nightmare. But unfortunately, we didn't get all the donations, but I had so much help. I had one of our DJs, Papa TZ, who came in, who said he could not do it. There's been no way, but he came and surprised me and did the wing challenge with me. Bad Hollywood from the Morning Wood show came in. She did the hot wing challenge with me. So we had 3 of us, and it was actually a really fun time. But the Paqui One Chip Challenge, if you ever watch Hot Ones, it's on YouTube. It's Sean Evans is if he's sweating, and we all know that he is the king of hot sauce and hot wings, and he's sweating. So imagine me, I'm a 5 foot right now. So I don't know how, but if we raise $1,000 between now and we will say come December 26th, we'll kind of give that little time frame. I will select myself as the One Chip Challenge guinea pig. I'm gonna die. And
about that chip, not to interrupt.
Oh no.
But just to let people know how hot this chip is.
Yeah.
I bought one. Just one. And a friend of ours, he's 18 and my son's 15. They both took just like a little piece, like a quarter of a piece. And they ate it, and they were sweating. They were super red. Their nose was running. Their eyes were tearing. And that was just a quarter. So I can't imagine eating a whole chip. And my son actually touched his face with his fingers after he had the chip in his hand. And it actually made like a rash on his face, like on his skin from being so hot.
Yeah.
So donate, everybody. Get that $1,000 in before December 26th.
Well, that went downhill fast. But 100%. I will eat one of these god awful things on air, and I will actually link a package of this death chip coffin box for you guys to see it. And if we raise $1,000, I will personally eat that on air, and I may enlist. Oh, camera's this way. I may enlist to help me out. Yeah, I'm pointing at you.
I will try. I have heart conditions, so.
That might not be that good for you then.
Right. I mean, because I was actually going to try this one, but then when I read the warnings and seeing how hot it actually was, I mean, I I volunteer. I might not eat a whole chip, but I volunteer to eat at least a quarter of a piece.
Okay. All right. That's for someone who has a heart condition, that is definitely more so. We're going to have EMTs on site, EMS on site. And I know that we know.
And mind you, I do not eat hot stuff at all. Like, so yeah, this will definitely be an experiment or an experience for me. That's for sure. So
we don't want you to die.
But for MB Radio and doing it for the veterans, I'd be honored to do it. You could see me cry and all that. I will put myself out there and I will take you up on that challenge, J Moon. If we
all
get
right.
$1,000, come on, people.
We can do it. We can do it. And of course, this is a nonprofit. We are a 501c, so this is a tax deductible. So we'll get some receipts and all that. But yeah, this isn't set in stone, or is it? There you go. $1,000 by December 26th, because we do have a veterans Christmas baskets that we like to drop off. And I think this would be a great way to raise some funds to help our veterans who can't really help themselves right now, unfortunately. So there you go. That's your challenge. And we can do that on the marathon because, yeah, it's going to be a long marathon. So I'm excited.
And also, I did a podcast the other night for an organization out here in Ohio that helps the homeless, and they actually cater to veterans as well, homeless veterans and stuff like that. And so it's called Sub-Zero Mission. And I have a call out to one of the workers there, and they do a thing called Stuff the Bus for the homeless.
Oh, nice.
And I'm hopefully going to sponsor one of the Stuff the Buses. And that right now, like I said, we haven't officially talked about it or anything like that, but reach out, and it's called Sub-Zero Mission. You could donate clothes, you could donate money, you could donate your time to volunteer. And so, I mean, winter time's coming.
Yeah,
and
it's coming quick.
Exactly. And unfortunately, they're, due to the COVID and the pandemic and what's going on, some people are less fortunate, but they help everybody from veterans to civilians to first responders, anybody that's in need. I mean, they're there for you. They're multi-state, and look it up on their website. Their website is Sub-Zero Mission, SUBZEROMISSION.org.
That's awesome. And we can definitely link those links on both of our social media pages as well. So that way you're always no matter where page you're on, you'll be able to see the link.
Awesome.
Wicked. I think that's an awesome idea.
That's why I like J Moon, because she helps me out and teaches me things that I do not know how to do. So,
and I'm still learning. So myself.
All right. I know we got off the podcast a little bit, but that is important information that needs to be said. And like veterans, they always need it. I mean, they help us. Let's help them.
Yeah, 100%.
So now, Machine Gun Kelly.
Let's talk about that.
I think I'm going to let you take the lead on this one. And Machine Gun Kelly, by the way, we were talking earlier, actually has a coffee shop in Cleveland, Ohio. And you would not think, Machine Gun Kelly, coffee shop, like, I don't know. It seems like the two don't go hand in hand. But
you know what, though? Coffee? Yeah, coffee shops. Sorry. It's just like literally every band, like rock band, metal band has coffee now. Korn has coffee. Korn's coffee is really awesome. I have some of it. It's fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So there you go. Like coffee shops are the next best, greatest trend, I guess.
See, I don't drink coffee. So like the only way I know about that is a friend of mine. So, but yeah, it's called 27 Club Coffee in Cleveland. Shout out So, anyways,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
I'll let you take the lead on this drama with Machine Gun Kelly.
Whoa. Well, Machine Gun Kelly is coming right from loudwire.com if you haven't followed them or on YouTube. Well, we all know that Machine Gun Kelly, if he is losing popularity in his, I guess, persona, he tends to create drama with certain other stars that are rising in popularity. Of course, Eminem was no stranger to that. However, the newest feud between Machine Gun Kelly is now with Slipknot's frontman Corey Taylor, and this has been going on, escalating and escalating and escalating for the last couple of months. And basically, I don't have a quote here for you. We'll get more into that, but he is basically saying, why, after 50 some odd years, do you feel the need to wear a mask on stage? Why can't you show your face? And of course, that got a lot of backlash. And they were playing at the same venue that night as well. And I don't know if it was, and it definitely was not Lollapalooza. I know that for a fact. They never play there, but it was a venue that they've had recently. And the sources are that Corey Taylor, of course, came up very, I guess, very civilly. Let's put it that way, because he has a lot on his plate right now. And Slipknot wears their masks for a reason. That is what Slipknot is all about, regardless if they're older, younger, what have you. So the Machine Gun Kelly and Corey Taylor feud kind of grew and grew and grew and grew, where they're all swearing at each other, the whole works. But one of the recent events that Machine Gun Kelly just had a recent concert, and of course, everybody brought a certain amount of things from their garbage bags, so to speak, rotten food, live food, eggs, what have you, and decided to huck them on stage onto Machine Gun Kelly and the band. This is also coming from, again, Loudwire and Facebook News and whatnot. So is it true? I don't know, but Loudwire is definitely a trusted site for sure. But yeah, it's don't know if he is going to be in the most popular person or the most popular show to see, due to the fact that it's just like the constant bashing of, Slipknot versus Machine Gun Kelly fans. They're coming to a head now, and seems to be quite the rivalry going on. So my question to you is, do you think it's fair to be literally swearing and hucking food on stage at Machine Gun Kelly at one of his own concerts, completely separate away from Slipknot or Corey Taylor? Or do you think it was right for Machine Gun Kelly to basically flip off the fans at his own show and swear and everything else and walk off stage? So definitely let us know on that one. Are you a Machine Gun Kelly fan, Corey Taylor fan, or are you a Slipknot fan? That is your question right there. I don't really think it was fair personally, but here we are.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, let words be words and whatnot, but I don't know. That'd be just like somebody coming on the radio station live and taking over our show pretty much, and with a bunch of negativity. So yeah, I don't agree with that. If they want to go back and forth with words or whatnot for the drama, that's fine. But when it comes to throwing the stuff on stage and all that, I mean, that's just going a little over. It shouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
but that's my
I
opinion.
agree with that.
So yeah, leave us comments, write in, tell us what you think about it, because I mean, we have our opinions. We want yours.
I personally like both bands. Corey Taylor has a lot going on right now, and like a lot of projects in the works. And I really appreciate like the versatility of Corey Taylor, especially in his time in Slipknot, of course, and his solo stuff, which is still really good in my opinion. Machine Gun Kelly also provides a new, not really new because they've been around for a while, but another avenue of the same type of music that I absolutely love. So I say each their own, but I love both bands equally. So that's just where I'm at.
And I'm not saying they're doing it just to get publicity, but wonder how many people or bands and stuff out there, like behind the scenes, not plan this, but just get the publicity for each other. You know? And I'm not saying that's what it is at all. You know what I mean? It's just, you wonder, like, you know, because like Machine Gun Kelly, you really don't hear that much about anymore.
No.
Like, you know, songs and stuff like that. I mean, and to be honest, I don't know when he released an album. Like the last time he released anything, I honestly don't know. Oh, was it recently?
I think he had a new one coming out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, or he has something going on. I know that much, but yeah, it's just, you know, in my opinion, negative attention is still attention, and it's still publicity, no matter how you look at it.
Right, and a lot of times the negative publicity stands out more than the positive publicity.
Exactly.
You know? So I don't know. Like I said, and like J Moon said, give us your opinions. Feel free to comment. We'll bring it up so everybody can see it if you want. If not, we'll keep it private, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So
I'm really curious about this. So
right, exactly.
Check it out.
Right.
Yeah, so, I'm invested now. So
right,
just like the Squid Game, I'm invested.
All right. All right, we're going to take another short little break here, music break. Play a couple more Eminem songs while we take that break. Hope you guys enjoy. Again, you're watching the Firehouse Special Saturday podcast show. We're live on our social medias and also mbradio.us and the Military Broadcast Radio app with our special co-host, J Moon herself. And we will be right back.
Common Ground Golf Course looks like a postcard. The USGA thought so much of this championship layout, they made it the companion course for the 2012 U.S. Amateur. Last fall, Common Ground was the victim of Mother Nature and the floods that devastated Aurora. Today, it reopened to the public. One of the best deals in Colorado is back in play.
Just the fact that we're back out here and able to play the full course today is amazing.
Dave Troyer has a bounce in his step. He's the director of golf at Common Ground Golf Course. 8.5 months ago, you needed a boat to navigate some of its fairways.
For 3.5 weeks, we had 6 to 8 feet of water on half the golf course, and it was a devastating blow to everything that we built over the last 5 years here.
September's floods gave new meaning to the term water hazard.
Once it drained off, everything was dead. We had to go through the whole process of regrassing everything down there. You know, we resodded 5 greens, reseeded 6.5 fairways.
In the golf business, that's tough to swing.
Being closed, you know, the hard costs and the lost revenue over the time, it was over $1 million hit for us.
Golfers were forced to make do on a modified 9-hole layout. But there's good news. The grass is finally greener on the other side.
Going from water to brown, dead grass to what you see today in such a short time is amazing. Now that we're going to get some 80-degree weather, it'll just explode. And as you can see, it looks like it's in phenomenal condition already, so we're ready to go.
The comeback is nearly complete.
We're going to play winter rules on these for the first month, 6 weeks. We'll see what it takes. I would say it would be middle end of the summer before it matches the conditions of the rest of the course. Can't beat the tees and can't beat the greens, and you can always find a good lie in the fairway.
One of Common Ground's missions is to give a championship experience at an affordable price. If you're a golfer, you need to check it out.
I gotcha.
We are MBR, Military Broadcast Radio. Every day, 22 veterans lose their battle to post-traumatic stress that is on American soil. That is one veteran every 65 minutes. Help us. Be part of the solution.
Hey everybody, it is H Train, and I am here to tell you a little bit about MBR, the MBR story, and what we're doing. Trust me, I'm very sincere in this whole thing. In 2003, MBR was created by Jim Butler to keep his buddies informed what was going all around the world, all around us. So Joel Hunt, also me, H-Train, took it over in 2018 from the LLC, and I turned it into a nonprofit. The acceptance only took 18 days. That's how much this nonprofit was needed. We used to be just a nonprofit radio station, but now we teach all veterans from all eras, from all over the globe, to be DJs. We show them how to work the equipment. We teach them the computer skills that are needed to conduct a radio show or a podcast, whichever one they desire. After a 9-month commitment, the gear that we teach you on, we go ahead and buy you that same gear and make sure that you're confident and comfortable in your own skin. We accept civilians and military, but you won't find another radio station that does what we do anywhere at all. I guarantee it. Why? Because I'm a retired combat veteran, and I have dedicated my life to the station to help our veterans like myself that has the constant battle in their head from war, the what ifs. I listen to music and I'm focused on my show, and that thinking goes away. I do not stop, and my attitude spreads to my DJs. I have found out if you want to be a part of this success, then join me. We will rock our troops for another 10 years. If you're military supported, open those checkbooks and support these veterans, because when we receive donations, 100% goes to the troops. My staff, we do not get paid. Why, you ask? Because we're already retired and compensated through the VA. My program is so successful that even Brandon Stokely, a radio colleague of mine that I met at 104.3 The Fan, has joined me in MBR as a face, as the spokesperson, because he knows, and we are serious about knocking this 22 out the door. We are not throwing money, we're building our vets to prevent it. Since there's no FM radio channels overseas for them, we learned about internet radio, and the troops could listen with a VPN number if an American internet IP wasn't established. So what are you waiting for to be a part of this family? We have really grown the last 2 years, and we have nowhere to go but up. And until I die, this radio station will always provide connections and opportunities to all our veterans by giving them a voice. I guarantee it.
Military Broadcast Radio Network. My name is Dominic Lawson, and I am the host of The Startup Life, the show for entrepreneurs and career-minded professionals. And we are so glad and so eager to bring The Startup Life to the Military Broadcast Radio Network. Now, you may be wondering, who the hell am I? What the hell is The Startup Life? I'm glad you asked. So, first me. I'm an Army vet for 5 years, and while I was in the service, I had all these ideas for starting a company and stuff like that, but I wasn't sure what to do about that. So when I got out of the service, I was like, you know what, maybe I'm not ready just yet. So I went back to work. The thing is about when you have that entrepreneurial mindset, those ideas just never go away. So I talked to my wife, and come to find out, she had the same idea about starting a company. So we talked about it, and we started a company. We started Owls LLC, an education consulting firm where we write curriculum and do professional development with teachers, school districts, nonprofits, and things of that nature. And then from there, I started noticing all of these different business philosophies, the way a school has its business model, another business have their business model, and I started writing this blog. And the thing is about that blog is that, it was taking a lot of time. So my wife, being the smarter half of us, said, you know what, you should start a podcast. So in November 1st of 2016, that's exactly what we did. We started The Startup Life. And so that was 3.5 years ago. And now we've grown the show to over 160 episodes. Now, what you get from The Startup Life is we bring in the best business minds from around the world. We're talking Mark Randolph, the co-founder and first CEO of Netflix. We're talking about Tom Golisano, the founder and chairman of Paychex. We're even talking about the chairman of JetBlue Airways and Stanford business professor, Joel Peterson. And so we bring all of these great business minds and we bring them to you, MBR. So that way you can scale your entrepreneurial mindset. You can scale your leadership acumen, whether you're still in the service or you're about to become a veteran and start that path of civilian life. So if you're ready to upgrade your entrepreneurial mindset and you're ready to just totally just level up, join me every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Military Broadcast Radio Network. Let's go.
There's a certain vibe in Boston that starts with its people. Possibly the sarcasm, their own underlying rugged persona, or just the Bostonian culture they all embrace in. And there is no better way to share this rugged blue-collar Boston mentality than in the form of Boston's most culturally defining piece of headwear, the Scally Cap, from Boston Scally Company. Visit Boston Scally Company to order your piece of Boston's cultural history today at bostonscally.com. That's bostonscally.com. Welcome back, everybody, to the Firehouse Saturday podcast show with your host, Bobby B, and a special guest, Jay Moon herself.
Hello.
Miss Halloween. We're going to call her Miss Halloween.
Yeah, I look like a granny right now. I don't know. I'm wearing my new progressive lens glasses. So, yeah.
Speaking of which, I think I need new glasses. I haven't had new glasses in like 3 years. The one lens keeps popping out.
Oh, you should probably get that fixed.
Probably. But hey, you'll have that.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think I might be due for an eye appointment. Just saying. But I have
kind of.
Well, if you can, if you just duct tape it, clear packing tape, you're good. You got this. You're fine.
I had glasses before that I actually super glued the lens, and when you work with super glue, there is no way to keep it neat. No. So I had like super glue marks down the lenses and everything. It was bad.
Oh my God! So you have like the equivalent of like homemade progressives. I can't see anything out of my size. I don't know.
Well, these ones are like, kind of newer. They're like within 3 years old, so I'm all right. These ones don't have super glue.
Well, that's good. Just stay away from the super glue. Yeah, you also don't want to have it stick to your hands because, oh my God, I've had that before happen, and it sucks so much.
Yep. Fingers stick together.
Especially when you glue magnets to your fingers. Don't ask how that happens. If you want to know how I glue a magnet to my finger, tune in on Midnights with Moon on next Friday. I'll tell you. Oh yeah, it's been crazy. But yeah, I just I don't even know what my look is today. I'm gonna go with don't know, but this is what we're doing. I have no idea. This is what we're doing today.
But anyways, so Rob Zombie.
Yes. Rob
Go ahead.
Zombie. and the Munsters. Now, some may know that I still feel like I'm like looking like a grandma now. I totally I just got all self-conscious now.
You look great, like for real.
Oh my god, I appreciate it. Holy crap.
If you get on like my social media at the Firehouse Show, I did a couple minute thing saying, hey, check out tonight's show. Jay Moon's going to be on there. I had a baseball hat on. I had a like all scruffy looking, like, so I'm like, man, I'm going to be on with Jay Moon. I'm like, I have to go like shave and look presentable. So yeah, so you look great.
Oh my god. Well, you so do you. So there you go. I have like my little Grady shawl on. I think we should talk about Marilyn Manson before we talk about Rob Zombie.
Okay, we can do this.
I kind of feel like I'm channeling the new Golden Girl version of Marilyn Manson. And if you haven't seen what he looks like, I need to show you what this I don't even know. So if you guys have seen the new Marilyn Manson, he definitely looks like your little grandma, little aunt down the street that is going to make you a hot apple pie and invite you in for tea. I don't know, but I feel like I'm channeling my inner Manson right now and not in the good one. So it has been we don't know. There's only a couple pictures that we have seen of what he looks like right now. I don't know I don't know. I have no clue what's going on with him.
I'm gonna share my screen and see if this is what you're talking about, Jay Moon.
Probably. Let's see.
No, it's not that one.
Nope.
Hold on 1 second.
There you
here.
go. Hold on. Let me remove that. Yeah, this is Rob Zombie's new thing, which we're gonna get to in a second, but I had to feel like I had to talk about this for a second.
No, you're fine. Let me share my screen real quick. And here we go.
There we go. From what he looked like. Okay, this is the Manson that we all know. If you're listening, if you're on audio on nbradio.us, Live 365 and TuneIn, we'll give you a play-by-play as to what we're looking at right now. Of course, we'll leave some links on our respective pages, but what we're looking at is a history and a photo collection of Marilyn Manson, of what he looks like normally, as what you would normally see as a shock rocker would. However, we're trying to scroll through getting a picture of what he looks like now. And I don't think the pandemic has been kind to him. And I feel, this is, I don't know. I feel like I'm looking like my quintessential grandma or the new Marilyn Manson. So, unfortunately, can't really find a pick. Because, if you're on video right now on StreamYard, on nbradio.us, on Twitch, iTunes, on NB Radio iTunes, on Firehouse Country Show, it's on video right now. And, of course, you can see it on our podcasts. Rightful Podcasts coming up in 45 minutes. We've been literally here for an hour and 15 minutes so far. That's crazy.
Yes, we have. It's been a great show.
It has. It goes by so fast. But we'll leave like the before Manson, before COVID, we call it BC Manson, before a pandemic, to the after COVID, after pandemic Manson. And it's weird. So if you guys have seen it, let us know, because it's I don't know. I don't know what I got, but this is what I am feeling that I'm channeling right now. Is my my inner Manson, Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, for some reason, Jay Moon, I cannot find any recent pictures, and I even put in recent pictures of Marilyn Manson, and they're all coming up.
Oh, we'll do a surprise at the end of what he looks like if we find one at the end.
There we go. That works.
Yeah, so stay tuned to the end of the show, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to know exactly what on earth I'm talking about. Maybe I'll do a side-by-side with myself in this garb and new Manson. You can make the comparison. How's that? But all right. I don't even know. So, yeah, with the grandma attire aside, I actually bought this nice little shirt in Missouri, so I guess should tell you where my look is going right now. But no shade against Missouri; it's been a lovely place. But yeah, this is what.
Go
Did
ahead.
you find one?
No, not yet. I'm
Okay,
still
we're looking. We're looking hard. Maybe they took it down because he felt violated. I don't know, or felt like everybody wanted to invite him over for tea and pie. I'm not really sure, but here we are. This is music news that people don't really knew they cared about until we started talking about it. So, which is leading me to one of my most favorite time of year, and one, of course, y'all know, a huge Halloween buff. I'm also a huge White Zombie, Rob Zombie buff. And cool. Found some ads. All right. So that was your segue into heavy metal, hard rock Halloween right there. Nice little piano music. It couldn't have been a better segue than that right there. I don't know about you, but that was just funny.
Welcome to live podcasting.
Oh my God. This is this is definitely an interesting show. But holy crap. All right. If you're a fan of Rob Zombie, of White Zombie, he was one of, in my opinion, one of the original shock rockers. And his love for classic horror Halloween movies, which has been a theme in most of his videos and his movies, because he makes his movies himself as well as my original Midnights with Moon opening feature, Living Dead Girl, by Rob Zombie. So I will always have a kind of special place in my heart, that one song. But he has recreated the Munsters. Now, when I say recreated, I don't mean he's just doing some typical reboot. He is literally from the ground up recreating the entire town of Mockingbird Lane. And if you are familiar with the original Munsters movie, or even TV show, I should say, Mockingbird Lane was the street that the Munsters had lived on. This was not good enough to find a set inside. This was not good enough to just, accost somebody's house for the filming that a lot of people have done. However, he has gone so far as to create. He found an abandoned town. I can't even make this up. An abandoned town, and built Mockingbird Lane from the ground up. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about right now. This is some of the pictures right now of Mockingbird Lane. And again, if you are on audio, you can go to consequenceheavy.net. And that is where this has come from. You can also follow Rob Zombie on his Instagram. It's literally just Rob Zombie Official. But these are some of the pictures. It's unreal. Some of the stuff that he has done. He has built all of these houses from scratch. He has built a typical Munsters house from scratch. He has built everything from the ground up. And I think that is just beyond commitment. And one thing that Rob Zombie does is he goes literally all out when he is doing his movies. It's either go big or go home. And he's definitely gone big for sure, and he's not even going home. He's going full blown. So I think that is fantastic.
And I do have a trailer if you'd be interested in seeing that.
Let's check out the trailer. That's going to be awesome. So this is the reboot of Rob Zombie's The Munsters.
My name is Rick 9G. Today we're going to be talking about The Munsters, the reboot that is being created by Rob Zombie. He's making a movie.
All right, maybe that's not the one. I apologize again. It said trailer, but for some reason,
well, it's a learning process.
So let me pick another one.
This is on YouTube, of course. So YouTube, there's commentary, of course, but I am so excited that they are making a remake and reboot of the Munsters in traditional Rob Zombie style. if you guys have been a fan of the Munsters, of the Addams Family, of Elvira, definitely what was your favorite, especially coming up to the spooky season of Halloween. I love all of these, so I want to know, now that we're kind of talking about the spooky time of year, what is your favorite classic Halloween movie that you like to watch? Something you have to watch every single year. And what is your most favorite iconic character that you guys loved? For me, I will have to say it is going to be Lydia Deetz from Beetlejuice. So that is one movie that I have to watch every year, is Beetlejuice. And I think we're looking for a trailer of it. I'm not sure what we got going on.
No, I'm looking for a trailer for this, and it's just coming up with nothing that just commentaries on it.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to.
I think the movie's. I think it's set to be released early. I want to say early next year, because as you've seen from the pictures here. I'll add that for you again. If you notice by these pictures right here, they're still in the building phase. They actually went to Bulgaria to find, actors and find places for Mockingbird Lane, and this is where they settled on here. So as you can see, they're still building it, and this is fairly recent. So they haven't they're not fully ready to
bring it up.
That's what I meant. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, there's no trailers yet. I mean, it's that thing. You know what I mean? But I'm super, super excited to see the new Munsters movie. House of a Thousand Corpses was amazing, and was it 1,000? Oh God, Devil's Rejects was another one. We actually have a signed copy of the movie poster with all of the people that were in the movie, and I have it framed in frame actually on the mantle in the living room, and it's unbelievable. And it was actually given to my husband by Rob Zombie and everybody that has signed it that was in the movie, which I think is fantastic. So super excited for that, and I cannot wait for that. So my question to you, like I said, are you a Halloween fan? Are you a Rob Zombie fan? And did you know that Rob Zombie also made the remake of the Halloween movies? Not Halloween Kills, but the original Halloween movies back in 2000 something, I think it was.
Right.
And really well done. Really well done. So Rob Zombie is basically my Halloween idol right now. So there we are. And that's what I get on that.
Halloween's coming up.
Sure is. And so
aren't you gonna do is it a Halloween studio tour?
Yeah. When I say studio tour, it's literally, my backdrop, but this is literally my studio inside my house right now. So we're going to be doing a full spooky tour of how I do Halloween, and studio tour, house tour. If you guys want to see that, definitely follow me on my TikTok at JMoonOfficial, just like everything else. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait.
Awesome. And are you doing anything special for Halloween?
Normally I do my Halloween special where I'm full in costumes right now, and I sit there and play Halloween movies, or not Halloween movies, but just Halloween music for you guys here on Midnights with Moon. That's basically what I do. But as far as something special, I'm not sure yet. There's so much going on right now. This is so much. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. So what do you do for Halloween?
Maybe, I don't know. Usually it's been taking my kids out, letting them go get some candy. But this year, my 15-year-old's like, Dad, I just want to stay home and scare kids that come to the door.
Well, that's
hey, why not?
Exactly. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. Scare the snot right out of them. And,
Right, exactly.
If you have kids, do you like to go out and have your fellow neighbors scare the ever-loving bejesus out of your children? Or do you just find that fun? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Or do you have kids and is this the new Halloween one or is this the old one? Like Halloween Kills or the I don't know. I don't know what this is.
I don't either. Somebody
MB
from
Radio.
MB Radio.
I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess that was H Train because he went to go see it on a pre-release.
Oh, that's right. Just not too long ago, a couple of days ago or something like that, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I haven't seen it, so I'm going to watch it. I think it's streaming on HBO Max or Peacock right now.
All right. Speaking of that, should we bring up a trailer of the new Halloween?
Yes. Do you have it?
I can get that real quick.
Oh, yes. If you have not seen Halloween Kills, let us enlighten you with a wonderful trailer. If you're on video, of course, we're going to show you a trailer. If you're on audio, you'll be able to hear the trailer if you haven't seen it. Save your money. Well, I guess we'll see. Let's see what this trailer says on the new Halloween Kills movie. Do you like it?
Let me bring it up.
Or do you think it's worth it? Let's see. All right. Where'd it go?
I'm getting it right now. Share screen here. And we'll go.
Let's do it.
Come on, share already.
There it is.
With no audio. Isn't that just great?
Well, that's because it's muted. There you go.
Hey, now.
There you go. Now, this may not be PG, just FYI. So your discretion is advised, of course.
Exactly. And we'll even start it over for you because that's just the kind of people we are here on MB Radio.
We don't leave you hanging. We're not going to, Halloween Kills.
My grandmother was right. The boogeyman was real. It's over. We can't hurt anyone ever again.
No one told you.
Told me what?
Somebody in there?
My slide.
All right. So we have just received a notification that if we continue to play this trailer, we will get a hit with violation. So unfortunately, I don't think that we can keep the trailer going.
Right.
Which is too bad because I was really getting into that trailer, unfortunately. Definitely don't want to hit violation because we're having such a good show so far. And I don't want to get it. I don't want to get flagged, unfortunately. This is coming right from Military Broadcast Radio. Joel Hunt, H Train himself, which is really too bad. But if you did catch it, what do you think of it? And have you seen it? And that would be cool if you guys did catch a little bit of it, or if you haven't. And
right. And it looked, I don't know. It looked pretty interesting to me. I mean, at the beginning, it has to show firefighters, which got me totally interested, in it. So, yeah, I might have to check it out at least for the beginning part with the firefighters and see what goes on with that story part, or that part of the story.
I think that's going to be really, really cool. And I am looking so forward to it. Because it's Halloween. It's a quintessential Halloween movie. Jamie Lee Curtis has reprised her role, and she is basically giving the mother in Halloween the best props. That's actually came from, again, Loudwire, and I think on YouTube actually, where she wanted to really give props to the original mother in the Halloween series, and Jamie Lee Curtis definitely delivered that 100%. So
Right. I'm just wondering, like, it seems like every time they make a new Halloween movie, it's the last one.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? How, like, will there ever be a last one? That's a question to you viewers. What's your opinion on it? Do you think there will ever be an end to Halloween? Or
the movie, not the holiday.
Movie. Yeah, right. The movie, Halloween. And I'm surprised the way the world is anymore.
Oh man,
that Halloween is still around. I mean, they took Rudolph away. Come on, you know what I mean? They're trying to take Rudolph away.
Oh, that's not good.
Mr. Potato Head, all that stuff. So, but anyways, so we're going to take a couple-minute break now, and we're going to play some Disturbed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, get everybody in the mood for Saturday night. And again, you are on or tuned into MB Radio with the Firehouse Show here on Saturday night with your host Bobby B and co-host Miss J Moon herself. And we will be right back right after
the music.
As soon as I get everything ready here.
I know it takes me a minute too. It's a learning process. We're trying.
Right, exactly. I mean, give us a break. So here we go. I hope you enjoy.
I enlisted, ready to serve, ready to defend, but my fight has just begun.
Help this hero win his fight.
Common Ground Golf Course looks like a postcard. The USGA thought so much of this championship layout, they made it the companion course for the 2012 U.S. Amateur. Last fall, Common Ground was the victim of Mother Nature and the floods that devastated Aurora. Today, it reopened to the public. One of the best deals in Colorado is back in play.
Just the fact that we're back out here and able to play the full course today is amazing.
Dave Troyer has a bounce in his step. He's the director of golf at Common Ground Golf Course. 8.5 months ago, you needed a boat to navigate some of its fairways.
For 3.5 weeks, we had 6 to 8 feet of water on half the golf course, and it was a devastating blow to everything that we built over the last 5 years here.
September's floods gave new meaning to the term water hazard.
Once it drained off, everything was dead. We had to go through the whole process of regrassing everything down there. You know, we resodded 5 greens, reseeded 6.5 fairways.
In the golf business, that's tough to swing.
Being closed, you know, the hard costs and the lost revenue over the time, it was over $1 million hit for us.
Golfers were forced to make do on a modified 9-hole layout. But there's good news. The grass is finally greener on the other side.
Going from water to brown dead grass to what you see today in such a short time is amazing. Now that we're going to get some 80-degree weather, it'll just explode. And as you can see, it looks like it's in phenomenal condition already. So we're ready to go.
The comeback is nearly complete.
We're going to play winter rules on these for the first month, 6 weeks. We'll see what it takes. I would say it would be middle end of the summer before it matches the conditions of the rest of the course. Can't beat the tees and can't beat the greens, and you can always find a good lie in the fairway.
One of Common Ground's missions is to give a championship experience at an affordable price. If you're a golfer, you need to check it out.
We are MBR, Military Broadcast Radio. Every day, 22 veterans lose their battle to post-traumatic stress that is on American soil. That is one veteran every 65 minutes. Help us. Be part of the solution.
Hey everybody, it is H Train, and I am here to tell you a little bit about MBR, the MBR story, and what we're doing. Trust me, I'm very sincere in this whole thing. In 2003, MBR was created by Jim Butler to keep his buddies informed what was going all around the world, all around us. So Joel Hunt, also me, H-Train, took it over in 2018 from LLC, and I turned it into a nonprofit. The acceptance only took 18 days. That's how much this nonprofit was needed. We used to be just a nonprofit radio station, but now We teach all veterans from all eras, from all over the globe to be DJs. We show them how to work the equipment. We teach them the computer skills that are needed to conduct a radio show or a podcast, whichever one they desire. After a 9-month commitment, the gear that we teach you on, we go ahead and buy you that same gear to make sure that you're confident and comfortable in your own skin. We accept civilians and military, but you won't find another radio station that does what we do anywhere at all. I guarantee it. Why? Because I'm a retired combat veteran and I have dedicated my life to the station to help our veterans like myself that has the constant battle in their head from war, the what ifs. I listen to music and I'm focused on my show, and that thinking goes away. I do not stop, and my attitude spreads to my DJs. I have found out if you want to be a part of this success, then join me. We will rock our troops for another 10 years. If you're military supported, open those checkbooks and support these veterans, because when we receive donations, 100% goes to the troops. My staff, we do not get paid. Why, you ask? Because we're already retired and compensated through the VA. My program is so successful that even Brandon Stokely, a radio colleague of mine that I met at 104.3 The Fan, has joined me in MBR as a face, as the spokesperson, because he knows, and we are serious about knocking this 22 out the door. We are not throwing money, we're building our vets to prevent it. Since there's no FM radio channels overseas for them, we learned about internet radio, and the troops could listen with a VPN number if an American internet IP wasn't established. So what are you waiting for to be a part of this family? We have really grown the last 2 years, and we have nowhere to go but up. And until I die, this radio station will always provide connections and opportunities to all our veterans by giving them a voice. I guarantee it.
There's a certain vibe in Boston that starts with its people. Possibly the sarcasm, their own underlying rugged persona, or just the Bostonian culture they all embrace in. And there is no better way to share this rugged blue-collar Boston mentality than in the form of Boston's most culturally defining piece of headwear, the Scally Cap, from Boston Scally Company. Visit Boston Scally Company to order your piece of Boston's cultural history today at bostonscally.com. That's bostonscally.com.
I enlisted, ready to serve, ready to defend, but my fight has just begun.
Military Broadcast Radio Network. My name is Dominic Lawson, and I am the host of The Startup Life, the show for entrepreneurs and career-minded professionals. And we are so glad and so eager to bring The Startup Life to the Military Broadcast Radio Network. Now, you may be wondering, who the hell am I? What the hell is The Startup Life? I'm glad you asked. So, first me. I'm an Army vet for 5 years, and while I was in the service, I had all these ideas for starting a company and stuff like that, but I wasn't sure what to do about that. So when I got out of the service, I was like, you know what, maybe I'm not ready just yet. So I went back to work. The thing is about when you have that entrepreneurial mindset, those ideas just never go away. So I talked to my wife, and coming to find out, she had the same idea about starting a company. So we talked about it, and we started a company. We started Owls LLC, an education consulting firm, where we write curriculum and do professional development with teachers, school districts, nonprofits, and things of that nature. And then from there, I started like noticing all of these different business philosophies, the way a school has its business model, another business have their business model. And I started writing this blog. And the thing is about that blog is that, you know, it was taking a lot of time. So my wife, being the smarter half of us, said, you know what, you should start a podcast. So in November 1st of 2016, that's exactly what we did. We started the Startup Life. And so that was 3.5 years ago. And now we've grown the show to over.
Welcome back, everybody. Little short there on that. The song jumped from like 30 seconds down to 15 seconds for some reason. So it was kind of a short 30-second countdown.
It worked.
Yeah, yep, exactly. We're back live here on the Firehouse Saturday Night Podcast Show with Jay Moon. And I see during break, all I can see is over there giggling and losing it.
Oh my God.
She texted me. She's like, I found a picture. So is that why? Is that what you're giggling about?
Oh my God! I found the picture. I told you guys to stay. If you stay into it to almost the end of the show, I promise I'll find my doppelganger. And I did. I did. First, I want to say shout out to Sky Blue Radio right now. That's tuning in. This is yeah, we all know that my show on the Vault, it's audio only, but this is what you're getting tonight. So
I apologize, everybody. But it's been a great show so far. So I mean, we've had our little mess ups and whoopses, but hey, for the most part, it's went really well. Really,
yeah, I agree.
It's been fun. So, but anyway.
All right.
All right, here we go. Is everybody ready for this picture?
Okay.
Wow.
This is coming from a website. Let's compare this. Let's compare this.
Wow.
Nope, not you. Okay. And we're sober, people.
Oh, it's hard here.
All right. Okay, so this is, if you're on video, I am doing sort of a side by two sides of the new picture of Marilyn Manson, and I'm channeling, like I said, my inner doppelganger right here, and he literally looks like yeah, someone who asks you if you're eating well and asks you to come in and bakes you a casserole. Yeah, and that's the blurb right there. And I've seen this on my Facebook a couple of times.
I can't even look at the picture. Right?
And this is, I don't know if this is a I don't know if just the pandemic has not been kind, or if this is for like an upcoming video or a movie. I don't know. This picture's been cycling around the internet for quite some time. Some people are saying it could be a fake, or it could be false news, like, or whatever. But this is the quintessential picture that's legit been everywhere. And I don't know. I don't know. I think there might be, like I said, I'm kind of channeling my inner Manson. He's even got almost the same kind of glasses and hairstyle I got right now. So that either tells me either I'm getting older or I really need to rethink my fashion choices right now. But this is what we got right now. So thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts. Is this an actual picture in reality, not staged, not a, I don't know. I just can't even.
Did you read what the little bit of writing above him?
Yes. Marilyn Manson looks like he's about to ask if I've been eating well and offers me a casserole. So this is the only caption I can show you because the others are not all that video friendly. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So I kind of blanked out a couple bits of who the article was written by, and we're just gonna keep that right there. How's that? But oh my God, I don't even. All right. So if you're on video right now, if you're on audio, I will do a side-by-side of a picture of Marilyn Manson and a picture of myself, and we'll splice them together and I'll slap it on social media for you because this is too good. This is just too funny. Maybe this will be my new Halloween costume instead. I don't know, but oh my God, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to cough in your ear, but I've been laughing so hard over this commercial music break. So
I'm actually crying.
Oh my God. So we have Manson. And then we have, well, okay, now I can go twice. This is gonna work. Oh my God, I don't know why it does that. I just want.
I know for some reason because I tried to bring you up and it does the same thing. Like
yeah, because we're in Bobby B's studio right now, so he's controlling all of this. So, but okay, so there we go. So I can't compose myself anymore.
All right, here we go. So we got the chip challenge, the hot chip challenge. Yes. We got the marathon coming up. But anyways,
I think I'm ready. I think he's speechless now. I think I broke him. I don't know. We might have broke him.
I'm just wondering, like, for Halloween, for my Halloween show.
We can't make this up, guys. This was a show that we have not planned to put together. Well, not nearly in the planning stages. We meant to get together earlier today and actually plan out this 2 hours, but I kind of threw a wrench in that. So here we are.
But no, like for my Halloween show, wonder how close I could come to becoming Marilyn Manson.
Which version? That one?
This one.
Oh my God. So this is your task for should you choose to accept it. Can you transform into the casserole eating Marilyn Manson for Halloween? If you guys want to see that, you guys need to comment, like, share, post on both of our social media pages saying, yes, I want to see that, or no, hell no, nobody wants to see that. Or if you also want to see I got nothing. I don't know, man. I don't know. So comment if you want to see this.
It'd be an interesting challenge, that's for sure, because like from the pictures we were showing earlier to that picture,
night and day.
Definitely night and day.
And if you want to see if we can transform Bobby B right here into Grandma Manson is basically what we're calling him. Definitely that right there. See, look at that. If you're on video right now, spit an image right there.
I don't know what I'll do about the hair because I got that thinning of the hair, so I'll have to find a wig or something. But
we'll get you covered. We'll get you covered.
All right. So God. Comment and share, like all of our social media, and whether you want it or not. And what do you think? Next Saturday we'll go over it and the comments and all that, and
go from there. Yeah, next Saturday. I am at a wedding, so unfortunately, I will be monitoring these comments virtually, laughing hysterically and wondering what my wedding party, I'm going to like a family wedding and wondering what they're going to be looking at me like. I was like, what the hell are you laughing at? But it is going to be epic. I don't know who's closer. I don't know. Thoughts? There you go. But it's been, oh my God, I can't even function now anymore. I'm laughing so hard. But if you guys want to see that, if you guys want to see the Halloween, I'm still staring at that picture and I'm just dying. So if you want to see Bobby B transform into Grandma Manson, definitely leave a comment with your likes on J Moon Official on my Facebook page, and we'll get links and all that stuff. But also on the Firehouse Country Show, on the Firehouse Classic Rock Show. And with your yays or nays, we'll take a poll, and that may be your Halloween costume.
That could be.
I think that might have to happen. I don't know.
It'd be great. It'd be fun.
I think that's going to have to be a thing. So definitely leave us. Whew.
What we got to do to make our guests happy here on MB Radio?
We're this is when I say we do this for the troops, giving veterans a voice, we are legit we're broadcasting not only within North America, but all over the world to the troops overseas. And where am I? There I am. To the troops overseas, mainly for you guys. And we rely on listeners, watchers, people like you, and donations, you name it. So we can keep my tagline here. We can keep doing stupid stuff for you. That is our tagline. So I still can't. I'm still staring at that picture below. I can't even. But we definitely appreciate everybody, and I am so thrilled to have been a part of this tonight.
I'm very excited to have you here. And that's another question for you viewers. Would you like us to maybe continue doing this? Maybe not on a weekly, but maybe even a monthly? Or, I mean, it'd be daily if you ask me. But, let us know if you think we make a good team. If so, maybe we could get you some more shows together.
I feel like I'm dying a little bit. I don't know. I'm not even looking. I'm just like looking. I don't know what's happening. I'm still staring at that picture. I look tired. I'm not tired. Yes, 100%. And also, if you want to see Bobby B on my shows, Midnights with Moon, definitely thumbs up, likes, shares, Instagrams, or anything. Just share, because oh my God, I'm dying. I can't even if you want to know what on earth I'm looking at, of course we are going to share the side-by-side comparisons of myself in this and Grandma Manson over here, and we'll see if we can get as close as we can. Maybe we'll both be Grandma Manson for Halloween.
There you go.
There you go. But I'm still rooting for you. I'm just saying.
A special Halloween show coming up with 2 Grandma Mansons.
Grandma Mansons. I'm already halfway there, so here we go. I just need the deeper lipstick, and I do have a lot of that, so I'll have to grab that next time we're on. But yeah, it's been a thing. It's. I think I even have that jacket. I don't know. I think I do. I think I do.
Maybe my daughter, because she loves Halloween. Maybe she could give me a hand.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Tell her to get you done up, because this is happening now. Oh my God! And if that's not enough to spark a marathon, a 1-chip challenge, sponsors, donations, just I will donate if we can see enough people sharing and liking this to see him, Bobby B, transformed into Grandma Manson. And if you want to see that too, you need to stay tuned on both of our shows. Midnights with Moon, Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, mbradio.us, and Bobby B. Where can they find you, of course, right? That's other than right down here, because it's your show.
Right. You can find me. At the Firehouse. Do a search on my social media at the Firehouse Show. And you can find me every Monday from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
We're trying so hard here. Oh, the reality is happening. The reality is happening. So
Right. So, anyways, Mondays from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. You can check my social or my live radio show on MB Radio.
So we have 7 minutes left.
And you have to bring up that picture.
Yes, I do. Oh my god. This is gonna be your treat to get this done.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we do this?
Okay. We totally. I'm like dying right now. Whew. Composure. Okay.
So, anyways, the Firehouse Live radio show is on mbradio.us, military broadcast radio app, every Monday from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. and Saturday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time.
Oh my god, we can't even. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are, because oh my god, I can't even breathe anymore. I'm laughing so hard.
H-Chain is probably like, what is going on?
He's watching, so I hope so.
And if we get donations, if we get enough donations, we'll actually volunteer Mr. H-Train to join us on this transformation of us to can I put it on there? Us to that. So Mr.
I feel so bad. Oh, we are so gonna get flagged.
We're doing a shout out to you, sir. So likes and shares and yays and nays for Jay Moon and I. But if you donate, the more donations we get, the more likely we'll get H-Train on here on Halloween or close to Halloween, made up as Grandma Manson.
Does anybody else feel like this is a telethon for the elderly? I'm just saying. I feel like we're running a the Christmas, like if you're in Canada, we got the Christmas Daddies telethon. It runs every year, and I legit feel like we're running a telethon for this poor guy right now. And I don't mean anyone that's on here. I mean for Grandma Manson. I feel so bad. Okay. Whew. All right.
Marilyn Manson. Nothing against you. Love you, man. But wow.
Time has not been kind.
Right, exactly.
Oh
like
God.
I said, it wouldn't be so funny, but if you look at the pictures that I had up earlier compared to that picture right there,
yeah,
it's like, and look, people search for it. That's not on video right now. That's listening to us live on MB Radio. Take a look at this picture. Like,
we'll get links.
Yeah, we'll get linked to this picture because you have to take a look. And you'll know what. I hope you have as much fun with it as we had in the last 20 minutes.
I think everybody on the internet has. So
what made it even funnier for me on this side of the screen is during break I could still see like what Jay Moon's doing and everything. And all I see is she's cracking up laughing. And I'm like, man, I'm missing something. Like,
there you go.
I was, you know how you start laughing when you see people laughing, you don't even know what they're laughing for. Well, that was me. And then when I seen the picture, I just lost it. So it's been a great show, though. Recapping. Happy birthday to Eminem. His birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Also, if you're out in Michigan, Detroit area, check out his spaghetti shop. It's called Mom's Spaghetti. And they got 3 things on the menu. They got meatballs, rabbit balls, and spaghetti sandwiches. So check them out. And then spaghetti sandwich.
Never had one.
Well, I don't I don't know how they do theirs, but like when I'm eating spaghetti, I always put my spaghetti on bread and eat it. So I guess that's what it would be like. It's actually really good.
Might have to try that spaghetti sandwich.
Yeah.
It's weird,
Yep.
but I might try that.
Yeah,
might try it.
good. And
Good to
then we
know.
talked a little bit about the Munsters, the new Munster movie with Rob Zombie.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
And
She's still laughing.
and then Marilyn Manson and his new look. And please donate to the veterans and MB Radio and help us keep giving veterans a voice here on MB Radio. That's what we do here. And stay tuned on our social medias for live updates about the marathon that we discussed earlier. Nothing's set in stone yet, but we will let you know about that coming up here soon. And did I cover everything, J Moon?
I think you did. I think so. And like I said, it's been an absolute pleasure to be here with you, co-hosting, guest hosting, and keeping you in stitches for at least 20 minutes, at least. So, again, I appreciate you having me on here, and I think next time we'll have a little bit more of a planning for a little bit more. So,
right.
But,
I mean, for not having any planning, it went really well. I had a bunch of fun.
Same.
I really hope that we could do this on a steady basis. Like I said,
Absolutely.
maybe not every week, but at least, once a month or something, because I really enjoyed it and it's been an honor. But until then, my friends, check us out on our social medias and on our shows on mbradio.us and Military Broadcast Radio app. And we're running a little bit over. So until then, J Moon, thank you very much for joining me tonight. And
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure.
Great rest of your weekend.
You as well, and everybody out there. We're just gonna give you something there to bring the time out.
All right.
Peace out, everyone. It's been fantastic.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
All righty. Now where did my there you are. All right, everything should be back.
We should end the broadcast though, huh?
Oh, yeah. All right, bye everybody.